We had the chance to speak to the stars of the brand new Apple TV Plus movie, The Instigators. Check out our conversation with Hong Chau.
Hong, I absolutely love your work, and I thought The Instigators was a tremendous amount of fun. But am I right in thinking that you've not done anything like this before? Like, I mean, heist action comedy was not something that was in your filmography, right?
No, I have not done a heist movie, an action movie, or a straight comedy. So no, I haven't. This is totally new territory for me.
Is that part of the reason were you ticking it off the list? Is that why you wanted to take on this film?
Well, I think it was a combination of things. I really loved working with Matt Damon on downsizing, and so the opportunity to reunite with him was just too good to pass up. And I was just a big fan of Doug Liman. His movies are, big action movies, but they're all interesting and have a unique tone. So getting to work with both of them was just a no-brainer.
Amazing. And, I'm going to get to the reuniting with Matt in a second, but talk to me about working with Doug, because one of the things I love most about this film was there was an interesting balance between the comedy stuff, the character drama, and then some just batshit crazy car chases.
Yeah.
And I found that really fascinating, and it was done, and it was seamless, and it just worked. And I was wondering if you could talk to me about what was that like on set, because it feels almost like three distinct things.
Right. That was the interesting part of working on this movie was trying to marry all of those sort of disparate things together. The therapy sessions should feel like real therapy sessions, but at the same time, it's, couched within this big action movie. So how do we combine those two things and not make it feel like, there's two different movies that are just sort of being glued together? And that was something that I talked about with Doug a lot before we started. When I met with him for the first time, the thing that I remember is that he really wanted the conversation during the car chase to feel really real and very engaging for the audience, and that the car chase wasn't the most important thing. He's a master of action, obviously, so the interesting part wasn't the car chase for him. It was what was going on inside of the car between the characters, and it was fun to get to improv. Doug loves improv. He loves for us to veer off of the script and just kind of change things up. He's not precious about anything, and that was really interesting to me because in my mind, I would think that everything has to be so precise with an action
Right.
movie, but it wasn't that way at all, and I was so surprised by that.
And it was a great car chase to boot anyway, despite everything else that was going
Yeah.
on. It's been 7 years since downsizing. You've reunited with Matt, but you've both done some incredible stuff since. And I was wondering what it was like being together again and whether the both of you have changed acting wise in that period, like just back on screen.
Oh, I can't speak for Matt. He's an incredible actor. He always has been. But for me, I guess, yeah, a lot changes in 7 years. Well, that's kind of wild to think about it because it feels like just yesterday to me. It's really crazy that it was 7 years. But it took Doug and Matt 20 years since, the Born Identity to
That's right.
doing the Instigators. So I guess 7 years is pretty short in comparison. I got really lucky because I knew that I wanted to work with Matt again after downsizing. But, with the way the industry works, you never know if you're going to get to see somebody again. You just go wherever the wind blows you. But I've had a lot of great experiences with other directors. And so I think I just have taken everything that I've learned from other jobs into the next job that I do. And for this one, it was just easy because I knew Matt and I felt like I was being welcomed into his family. Obviously, he's known Casey since they were little
Yeah.
kids. Obviously, Matt and Doug have known each other for over 20 years. So it felt like I was being invited to the family barbecue, and it was just really nice and just a great environment. No, not a boys club, nothing macho about it, even though we were doing this big action movie. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, fantastic. That's so nice to hear. I'm all out of time. Congratulations on the movie. I am itching to watch Kinds of Kindness, and I can't wait to see you in that as well. So
Very different movie.
I know, but I'm very excited. But yeah, congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you.
You walk out with me.
But I'm their hostage. And they're psychiatrists.
The Instigators is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Check it out and let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.